Okay. Okay, testing the music. Does the music follow? Testing the music. Does the music follow? Yes, the music follow. Excellent. Okay. I'll get there. I'll get there. And as CB is following. I think CB is not present on, is it? Yeah, CB is there. No, it's not. No, it is. There's clouds. Okay, let's put it just to see. And if I do... Oops.
Bonjour. Hi.
Okay, that, well, like, I'm assuming since we have the cloud that everything is working. Cool. Excellent. Well, bonjour, hi, welcome to the stream. I'm Frank Boucher, and today we'll be working on open source project, getting back into it, not rebooting, but there's a lot of changes, so I want to make sure everything is working, and so aligning, making sure we'll be working on the next version of URL. Why this is popping? It shouldn't. Working on the URL shortener and the tiny alpha, the tiny admin. I forgot the name already. Let me go quickly. URL shortener and TinyBlazorAdmin. Voila. You know what? Let's go in this mode so you can see a little bit. Did you assign a project yet? Not yet. My God, what's that thing? It's huge. I have a fly in the house. Huge fly. Okay. Let's do. I forgot how to start the chatbot thing. Start. Every time. Last time was also the same thing. Not sure if it's start the command. CloudBot. Boom, boom. Okay, that at least that works. Hey CB. Score clean load. Load the file containing the previous session data. Save, talk, SO. To do reminder. But how do I start? I think. Is it load? I thought. Start. No, to do start. Talk, save, load. Let's go in the source. Is it index? Attention. Save to file, load from file. Clean to do, scores, stats, drop time, note, attention, referral, live coders, command, SO, reminder add, reminder stop. Did I do? Okay, bye. I did that. Oh no, it's disconnect. I don't want to disconnect. Oh, damn it. What did I do? Am I still there then? Yeah. So it doesn't work. Cool. Clean, LO, save, load, start. Yeah, okay. I think it was start, so I did it correctly. We'll see. Let's do a note. I need. This is not interesting. Note. Interesting. Because I'm still on my VPN. Okay. So. Hey, finite singularity. Happy Friday to you too. I'm late today. I started the stream very late. I thought we were Thursday. So it's a very good news. We're Friday. We just move in time. Just some cleanup I want to do today. But yeah. Shirty Dev is in the house. Hey. Hello. Why it doesn't work? Attention should work for you. Is it just like a... No, it should be. Why did it not work? It should, right? It's a, oh, you know what? Let's go full screen. Less Frank, more screen. Let's make it bigger. That's better, right? And attention. Yeah. You wanna try it again? Why did it not work? Oh, maybe because I disconnected? The cloud are there though. Let's try something. Okay, so do you want to try it again? Shirley Dev? Trying to pronounce your name correctly. Or anyone in the chat, attention, and then you type something and CB will repeat it. Yay, lucky Dev. Okay, it's because I did try earlier the command okay bye and that disconnect. Okay, cool. So let's go back to our stuff. Woot woot. The party is started. And now my phone is getting crazy. Okay, cool. I had 10% chance of having a meeting in 10 minutes, and it got cancelled. I knew it. I knew it was just a joke. Those are the best. Ignore the phone. Let's trash the phone. Can I do that? Come on. Just in case it's an emergency. My daughter or my wife or I don't know. Things can happen. Okay, so last stream I mentioned that I'm working on major refactoring of the project. We're all here now. Give us some attention. You have all my attention, as you can see. As you can see. So last 2 weeks ago, because last week, is it true? Last week, yeah. No, last week I took off. Needed. The week before that, I was in Seattle. That was cool too. Went for an off-site team meeting on site. You know, at Microsoft Office. It was really nice meeting the team. A lot of new members. So that was very, very interesting. Not sure of all I can share. So it was just nice to meet a lot of teammates that I didn't see since 3 years or 2 years and a half. While doing Ignite the tour, my team was really involved. We're the core team of Ignite the tour, so it was really nice seeing them. That was cool. Last week, it was the Canada Day for me, so holiday. So you know what? Let's go outside. So I went kayaking. It was really, really nice. And today I was like, well, today I thought we were Thursday, so when I jump in, I was like, I need to do it quickly. Set up quickly now. All my environment, that's also a thing I did on last weekend, is I reset my environment. So this is a Linux machine. This is my kayak. This is a Linux machine, and now it's working. I'm using the capture card Elgato HD60S. And so I'm using like a 2 PC now because I'm running on a little laptop. This is a little laptop, but I was not sure if it could stream and code at the same time, though. What I do is not very doesn't require a lot of things, but yeah, I thought it was cool to use that capture card. So and previously when I was plugging the HDMI, I don't know why, but everything was freezing. Everything was freezing. So I thought it was because I tried to play with the video card driver and stuff like that. You know, it could be messy on Linux. So I reset everything, and now it's working. So very happy about that. So we will be working on the project, still having my, oh, let's go bigger, my Get Crackin' t-shirt, and we'll be also doing some Get Crackin' stuff, obviously, because I love Get Crackin'. I need to move the boards. I'm not sure we'll be doing that today, but we'll see. Like I said, the stream will be a little bit shorter today. Did you assign a project yet? Okay, let's try it again. So start TinyBlazorAdmin. Let's try that. And the funny thing now is I have two keyboards, so depending on like which PC I want to be. Hey, Slam UK! Welcome aboard. Welcome into my playground. And if I want to go on the other PC, I also need to switch the mouse. Not the best setup, but for now, it's working. And I need to find some. I bought rubber pads for my keyboard, but now 3 are missing, so the keyboard is very wonky this morning. Oh, Hooland, Fred out of Catland. Yay! Can you hear the music? I think I fixed that this morning. Maybe you don't care about the music, you want to listen to your own music. That's also fine. It's been so long I've been streaming. Maybe music is not the thing anymore. I need to watch more streamer and see what they do. Okay, so let's go back. So URL Shortener. The work right now for URL Shortener is done. It's in another repo I create called URL Shortener Alpha URL Shortener. Let's go in my repository. Alpha. So I have this. So all the code work is done. But like it's not true. All the code is done. I strip everything from that project. And now what left is the install. I want to one-click install. I need to configure the, we'll be using the API management in Azure. So I need to understand that and make some configuration and clean up all the documentation. In alphaTinyBlazorAdmin, that's where right now I have more work, because now this will have all the manipulation of the URL shortener and things like that. So I can show you what I have right now. Use that song as your starting song. That's cool. You know what? Like I should bump up the volume. I barely hear the sounds, the music. Okay, so let's go. One thing also I did is I put both the URL shortener and the TinyBlazor in containers. So now if you want to use it, you don't have to have anything installed on your machine. I thought it was cool to do that. And I'm running locally. Like I'm not sure. Does GitHub code space is available for everyone? I know I have access, but I know I had access a bit earlier because I asked for it. But let me know. Is it available for everyone now? Do you have it? Did you try it? Do you have it? Did you try it? Let me know. What's your thought about? Or maybe, do you know what I'm talking about? The code space on GitHub? GitHub code space? Maybe nobody knows. IIRC. Finite. I'm really bad with acronyms. So what does that mean? As far as I remember, I don't know. If I recall correctly. Awesome, thank you. So if I recall correctly, it's available for all. I've not used it yet, however. Oh man, you need to use it. It's really good. You know, like, where was it? Boom. So, you know, like, you could edit, for example, here the chatbot. Like right now I'm like just using a text editor, but I could have the full environment, like with IntelliSense and all the extension I like and everything. That's very, very good. And in my case right now, like I'm leveraging the container because I create the container and then you could run it locally, because I was like, yeah, I don't want to, you know, always be running in the cloud necessarily. So I could work offline, but to have the so this project here is using Azure Static Web App. So oh yeah, I should have make some to-dos. We'll do that after. So yeah, so to use the Azure Static Web App tooling, you need to install Node. And I was like, oh, I don't want to install Node on every machine. So I was like, oh, that's so cool. I will create a container. So container is available in, oh, you know what? I need something to zoom in my screen. On Linux, I don't have anything. So when you go in the, it's tiny, but here in the dev container, you could have like a dev container JSON, and you create that. So you could even specify, hey, you know what? When I'm in that container, add those extensions. So that's pretty cool. It means on your PC, let's say like you don't code all the time. Most of the time it's just Markdown and like a little bit of hack of different things. You could keep the extension as a minimum, so Visual Studio Code will respond very snappy on your machine most of the time. But then when you jump on a project, it's okay, now like I'm doing, I don't know, Python or something like that. Like I want all the extension related to that thing, not everything else. I don't need .NET extension when I'm working in Python. It's just Python, so you could have just the extension you want. So that's pretty cool, and it's just a list, and it will like install everything. So yeah, that's super easy. And you have your Docker file, so you could have install everything you want in it. There's already pre-made image, so like that's what I use. So it looks complex, but I didn't do anything. I just, when you, for the first time, when you install that container, that remote extension from Visual, so it's behind me, I'm sorry. Over there, here, the remote extension. Then when you click the first time, we'll say, okay, like what do you want? And you say, okay, I want to create a new environment, and we'll ask you what kind of environment. But you could build your own, so you could have something very personalized. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's add some to do. So to do, add demo current status of project. No, it's not that. It's to do add. Ah, man. To. What is it? What is the command? What is the command? I don't remember. To do start, to do add. Oh, like, okay, I didn't put the to do. There it is. Yeah, let's try to and now we'll do start 1. Yeah, cool. So let me show you what I have right now. So let's go back into Visual Studio Code, and now if I do, doesn't remember. I never remember the full. I think the new SWAT I could just do F5, but for now I will do it this way. Whoops. So this command here will start the static web app using the 5000 as the port, and then it will run the command.net run with the project for my API and specify the location. So if I do this, doesn't work because, oh yeah, because I need to go 1 level down. I need to go in source. I really need to find those little rubber feet. No, it still doesn't work. Okay. Oh yeah, it's true. Okay, let's go in main and I will show you. I start breaking things too much here, so that in main it should work. Yeah. So see now, like if we expand this, the pretty cool thing about it is, so I run the command here, right? So start the static web app, and then the backend, it's an Azure function, it's an API, so it's using that. So we'll see like it compile everything, start the static web app. It's a Blazor WebAssembly I'm using. I'm a .NET developer, or like used to be. That's one thing also. I need to get better at that. I think I maybe start doing those code game or like code challenge. I think that could be cool also. Bunch of warning because I kept code that I need to change. Right now I just wanted to make it work, and then we'll have a lot of work on refactoring to make it clean and using the best practices. I may try to have some input from Jeff. That could be cool. I wonder if he has time, because Mr. C# Fritz is a busy man. So yeah, so then it's start here, and then start that is waiting for this URL. Is it big enough? It's a little bit tiny, right? I don't like when I'm watching a stream and I cannot read. So this is the default URL for the API, so it's using that. And now it starts, so I have my admin API available here. So now if I go to this URL, I'll have my app. So right now, welcome to the new app. Like I let everything in default, like I said. I need to change all that, but that's good for now. So one thing I did is here, let's make it also bigger. So I have my URL manager page. So right now I'm using the grid without too much theme or anything. Theming. So here are all my list URL, short URL. So right now I'm just listing them, and I don't think, yeah, you don't see it. If I go here, just here the link is not okay. So if I copy that in another browser, it won't work, right? Yeah, localhost because I'm running locally, so obviously I don't have a domain name or anything. So the link I just are not saved correctly. Those are the vanity. But yeah, usually it's cloud in 5 minutes. So c5m.ca/ and then that thing. So that's what I have right now. That's the current status. What I want to do now is rehad the. What are you working on? Should update the to-do? Nah, it's pretty good. So what I want to do now is add back the button to add more URL. So that's what I want to do. But in the TinyBlazorAdmin, let's go here in that mode. So before, the thing was, I was pointing in all my library, my API was all in the URL Shortener. And that made this thing a little bit complex because I was using identity. Obviously, we don't want people to access the clicks or be able to delete, update, or whatever your URL. So like I need security, but then another app was passing security. So it was just making things complex. So that's why now the URL Shortener is just redirect. So I stripped everything. It's public. It's read-only. Search for like a short URL. Return the long one. It's quick. So it means I need to move all the logic for creating a new one, editing a new URL, and all those things. I need to bring that back to the admin tool. So when we look into the code of the previous version, when I was going here, it was just like, okay, call that other service. Well, not that, but the secure service. I was just like, okay, call the other one. But now I need to do that part in the admin. So that's why it was broken, because I just tried to hack my way through quickly. Like I said, like I just want to make it work, and then we'll refactor, because there's a few people using it and I feel really bad. Like I was not expecting those tools to be used. Like I have 222 fork, 300 stars. Like it's not like I'm like it's still tiny, but it's a lot for me. And like I feel really bad having like those people experience, and like most of the issue is hey, I did try to install it and it doesn't work, so I want to fix it. So I just want to fix it. Nobody cares about how the code looks, and after that I will make it easy to update and like refactor the code under it. And I think that would be cool also. I think it's a common case, right? So I think it could be also stream material. You know what I mean? So if we go back, no, don't save this. So if we go back to the create URL branch, I need to check the time. Yeah, still time. Like I'm not sure we'll have a lot of things to do today. So right now, oh, and I'm using Syncfusion. Thank you, Syncfusion. Syncfusion is the grid that I'm using right now, the Blazor version of it. They gave me a key, so everybody can use that for free. So that's pretty cool. So big thanks to Syncfusion. Okay, so now what I did is I had back the code. So this is the source. Oh yeah, that was also the thing. I put back the binding with data source. I didn't use that in the version you saw in the main branch. I didn't use the data source, so now I'm using that. And the problem is, I think now, if I try to compile, I will have a bunch of errors. Yeah, let's try to compile, see if it compiles. So, why did you open a new one? So let's clear this and now just do a .NET build. There it is, 7 errors. Oh yeah, so we should change that. So now let's do stop 1 2 do let's say it made the branch compile. And cool. What did I do again? So it's not... Oh, it's done. There it is. Okay. So here is the error. So error, the attribute name could not be interfere from binding attribute bind value. Bind attribute should be of the form bind value along their scarce optimal parameter bind value. I think I zoomed a little bit too much because I cannot read anything. Why it's not working? Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay. I thought I had fixed that. So now it's data source, okay, and what was it previously? If we go back in this year and we go URL manager page, no, I had data source and data, okay. That's what I need to bring back. Data grid. Oh no, it is there. Data source. Okay, so it's further down. Oh. So now I'm in the create pop-up. That's when I have issues. Okay, so if I remove the create pop-up. Whoa, oh, that will be hard, right? Can I do something like this? No. Okay, if I remove the create pop-up, does it compile? Let's try again. Still have some error in 03, but like, why? You shouldn't be looking at that part. Do I need to do a .NET clean? Wait, look like we still have plenty of error. Yeah, but it's all about this thing. Okay. Let's see. So edit form, short URL request. Do I have that class? Is it because they don't know what it is? So here, if show create pop-up, was it? Yeah, okay. Show create pop-up. I have the header, I have the body. Cool. And now I have, so modal form, still display. Okay, model short URL. It's probably because the short URL request is not defined. No, it is. URL manager, short URL. So if I go here, short URL request. Right, I have a title. Property must contain a non-nullable property. Title must contain a non-null value when exiting the constructor. Consider declaring the property as nullable. Should it be just like something like this? Yeah. Vanity is required. Okay. Okay, so here so the name float label type does not exist in the current context. Oh, okay. like that error was telling me something else. So it's probably just like a using, because I'm using function something. Like inputs, probably. That's probably what I need. And there it is. Excellent. Let's try to build again. That was easy. Whoop, whoop. Time is flying, Cloudies. Time is flying. So, look like we're done with the 3. So let's do to do. No, to do is like that. To do. Done. Number 3. Yeah. I think I should stop there though. Yeah, I have a big day. So let's just push. What do we have change? So this, oh yeah, I wanna add this. So here what it is can I do that in Gitkraken? Let's see. It's been a while since I want to use more Gitkraken on Linux. See the experience. So it's small. Let's zoom. Let's go 130%. That's better, right? Excellent. So we can see here I have 3 file edit. So I did this. Oh, I added a comma. Yeah. I forgot we need this, the URL storage. So that's, we're using a storage, Azure storage table. That setting was missing. And I don't want to put the connection string, but I want to have something clear that people understand. So here what it is, not sure if it's a good idea, but let's put that so it can be null. I know I have a lot of null value because initially title was not there. And this, we just had that, and there's an extra space. Cool. So let's stage all of it. Make the branch compile. Compilable, is it a word? Probably not, since compilable. I like it. And let's push it. Voila! So now we're done. So that will be good. We'll be ready now for next time. And yeah, I think so. Not sure if I think this is really cool also. So there's a few things I want to do for streaming. I'm thinking about that fly is huge. If I could show you, it's like it's a huge fly. It's not a horse fly, but I don't know what it is, but it's huge. Yeah, so I was thinking maybe I could continue those. So upgrading my projects, I think that's interesting. We'll hit bunch of refactoring, best practices, new tech. So I think it's an interesting case. Fruit flight, no. Times fly like an arrow and fruit flies like bananas. Exactly. But that one, like, is it's huge. Yeah. So projects, ideas of streaming is the update of the projects is code challenges, but in .NET. I want to get back into .NET. I've been not really coding for the past 2 years, so I feel like very rusty. I feel like I, do like some code challenge. I was looking I don't know if you know that guy, but the coding train or something like that. This guy is amazing. Does bunch of coding challenge. It's all in JavaScript, and I was like, maybe I could try to do something like that, but in .NET, just to kind of get back into like what it is and things like that. So that could be cool. And the other thing was but that's in French. I want to make a little bit more chit chat to help people understand the cloud, how it works, maybe help them to pass certification. And I think there's plenty of resources that exist already in English, but in French, not so much. So, but don't worry, the French stream won't happen in this channel. I'll probably do that on YouTube. I have another channel in Twitch, but I think I will try to stream on YouTube just to experiment also that platform and see how it goes. Could be also helpful to understand that platform anyway, since YouTube is kind of a big thing anyway. So yeah. So but now we should try to, is there any suggestion on who we should be rating? So how many people are we though? 4 viewers. Maybe we'll finish that. Maybe we'll finish here. So yeah, so I wish you all a nice weekend. Enjoy, go outside, have fun, and I will really try. And I will see you next week, Friday, earlier this time, so we have more time together. Have a good weekend, everyone. Bye. How can I stop that? I don't know how to stop streaming.